Hello, my loving Tiffany Thinks family. Amma, you want to say hello?
Hello everyone.
My hair is all curly. It's still curly from yesterday, so I curled my hair last night, last evening. We are going to the post office. So I got this little cushion for my bum online. I ordered it online and it just didn't work out for me. You know, for driving, I was looking for a pillow. If you watched my last video, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but I ended up picking this pillow from IKEA, which is so comfortable because there's a little dip. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little dip, so it's just comfortable for my bum. So I'm returning this. This was like really big and it's just too like chunky, and yeah, so this is going back. So that's what we're doing right now. Going to go to the post office. And it's so funny now because Amma and we keep fighting over who's driving. So I'm like, I'll drive. She said, no, I'm driving. And so that's funny. Let's go. I had a blood test done, you know, the same day I had the vitamin B12 injection. You know, when we went to the GP, my GP checked my blood levels and my iron levels are very low. So she sent off some tablets, folic acid. She sent off some folic acid for me to take. So I'm just picking that up from the pharmacy. Yeah, so I need to keep an eye out on my iron levels. I need to eat more, is it red meat? Beetroot. Hi, I'm here to pick up my medication. Yeah, it's 1508. Tiffany. We are getting like loads of boring bits done, like sorting out returns, sorting out medication. Almost gonna do something she needs to do, so lots of boring bits and bobs today. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Look how many there is. How many do I need to take a day? One to be taken each day. 28, and it's 5 milligrams. Hopefully this is gonna help out with my iron levels. I'm not bleeding or anything, so it's not like I'm losing blood. Like, you know, before when I used to lose a lot of blood, I was always worried about my iron levels. Alma's back from doing her little bits and bobs. I got this, right, with the stoma, you're not allowed to chew gum. I think it makes it all like gassy, so you're not really allowed to chew gum. So I saw this and it's pretty fresh mouth spray. I saw this at the pharmacy. And it's instant acting and long lasting, sugar free. I feel like, you know, with work, when I go back to work, I'm like really close to patients. Like, I'm an optometrist, so I do a lot of work really close to patients. So I feel like I always like to smell nice, and I don't want to chew gum, especially if it's gonna mess up with my stomach. So let's see if this is good. It's fresh. I'm gonna do it for Amma.
Peppermint?
Spearmint. Fresh mint. Oh, it's vegan. My sister will love that. It feels fresh.
It's too strong.
It's very strong, yeah. But it's good if I'm like really close to people to spray this in my mouth. And I think, you know, when you're chewing gum as well, I feel like it's not nice to be like, you know, when you're chewing. I feel like, let me Google if you're allowed to chew gum. I don't know where I got that from. I think I read it somewhere, like chewing gum and stoma. Let's see what it says. You swallow air when chewing gum, which goes into your digestive tract and can cause gas. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Now I'm gonna keep this in my handbag. You look like a lion. We have done all the errands for the day. I feel like we were just rushing around post office and other bits as well that we needed to do. So everything's a tick, tick, tick. We're going to treat ourselves. Amma saw this and she was like, let's try it. Look at this, little mochi balls. Yeah, I don't know if it's in focus. I don't want to drop it, but yeah, this little, I think these two are the same flavour. So let's try that first. Oh, it's squishy. It's not ice cream. Cheers. It's yummy.
Same ice cream.
No. Oh, I know what you mean. It's not ice cream. It's not cold. What is it? It reminds me of the, you know, the Little Moons coconut ice cream that we like.
Same thing.
The outside is the same, but the inside, what's that? Is that caramel?
Mm.
I don't really understand it. Is it a dessert? It's a dessert.
It's nice.
It's lovely.
It.
Yeah, we'll have the rest later. So we've got the other two we'll have after dinner. Good morning, my loving Tiffany Thinks family. My darling just left to go to work. Hold on, let me go downstairs. I'm coming downstairs. Hi, darling. I need to go and have a shower. The reason why I'm laughing is because I already said bye to Matt, and I said bye, I gave him a hug, and he always leaves something, so he always comes back. So we always say bye, hug each other, and then a few minutes later I'll hear the key back in the door, and yeah, he comes back, so that's why I was laughing. But yeah, I'm gonna have a shower and get all ready for the day. I'm gonna have a glass of water before I have a shower. Let's do that. I've got my pyjamas on underneath. Cheers everyone, I hope you're drinking water too. I've recently been waking up really like thirsty. Like I wake up throughout the night and I drink water, but in the morning I wake up feeling like, oh my goodness, I need to drink lots of water. How is everyone this morning? I'm gonna go and check out the weather. I think it's nice, it's looking very nice and bright. Yeah, the sun's out, it looks great. I need to sort the garden out. I need to get my brother-in-law's jet wash and sort out the garden. It's looking fabulous though, the weather is gorgeous. I am really enjoying having the sun out. I feel like the weather's been a bit weird. Like you expect it to be really kind of warm and sunny every day now, but it's not really been like that. It's just been really odd. Like, yeah, it's just been very odd. I can smell coffee because my darling's had a coffee and the kitchen smells incredible. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a shower, get ready for the day, put on some moisturizer. I need to wash my hair as well at some point. It's a little bit later on. Okay. I'm feeling so weird driving. I don't know whether it's my feet. It's like I can't feel my feet. And then I thought about the neuropathy and I'm like, oh my gosh, is it like, can it just happen? I feel really weird and I just feel like I'm really high up as well with this pillow. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I'd rather like my bum be sore than like not be able to feel my feet. It's like such a weird, like I was driving and I was like, I'm getting really like scared. So maybe I should kind of stamp my feet for a little while. I pulled over on the side straight away. So weird. I think it's in my mind. You know, when I just thought about when I couldn't drive because of my neuropathy in my feet. So I think it is a psychological thing. And I think I haven't set the car seat properly. This cushion is good, but it feels like I'm very high up. So maybe I need to bring this chair down. Yeah, okay, it's in my mind. Gosh. Yeah, it's in my mind. Okay, let's try the pillow again. I felt like I was really high up. Oh, yeah, okay. Just think, yeah, I was definitely overthinking it there. Feet is okay, bum is okay. Tick, tick, tick. Gosh. I was just driving and having music on, but I felt really like, suddenly I just felt like, oh my gosh, like what am I doing? Like, how am I driving? But I am allowed to drive. Like, I've talked to the doctors, like, everything's okay. Like, there's no reason for me not to be able to drive, you know? Do you know what it is, right? Let me turn the engine off for a little while. I've been at home, right? And I've been on the laptop, I've been filling out forms and doing things and just keeping busy at home. And I thought, you know what, as a treat to myself, I'm going to, let me bring it up here. Yeah, as a treat to myself, I thought I'll get everything done. So it's a tick, tick, tick. And then I'll treat myself to a nice coffee. Like from a coffee shop, I'll go to like Cafe Nero and that would be my little treat. But whilst I was driving, I just felt a bit like, oh my gosh, I'm driving. Like, I'm driving. Okay, now I'm getting a hot flush. I know I'm fine, like, to drive because I've been driving. Like, it's not like, oh, like, I have been driving. I think because I'm on my own as well, I feel like it's hit me. Like, oh my gosh, you're driving on your own. Can you do it? Like, is your feet okay? You know, this is what I mean. Like, I get into my own mind and I scare myself. Like, it's so mad. Like, I can do this. I can do this. Like, my bum's fine. My legs are okay. My stoma bag is fine. Everything's okay. There's no reason for me to feel anxious. Like, I'm gonna treat myself to a nice coffee. Like, that was the plan the whole time, was Tiff, get things done. In my head, I kept thinking, once you do this, like, I don't really go out for coffee on my own. I haven't done it in such a long time. So I thought this would make me feel good. Yeah, let's go get a coffee. I'm gonna turn the car around. I'm on the main road and I feel a lot better. I think it was like a psychological thing for sure. It's so weird how your mind can do that, right? I was panicking and I was thinking, right, if I'm feeling like this, I need to go to, do you remember when I was having like Ayurvedic foot massages, like the pushing down on the nerves? I think I'm gonna book in a session because I feel like if I have one session and she tell me like, oh, your feet are fine, they're definitely a lot better, I'm gonna feel a little bit more confident when I'm driving. It's just so weird that I've been absolutely fine and I had a moment like that and my feet feels fine. It was definitely the way I was sitting down. The way I was sitting down on this chair, I was way too high up. So that's another thing. I need to make sure that I'm comfortable before I decide to go on a drive. I didn't really think too much of it until I was driving. But you know what? I was also thinking just now, like, I feel better because this time last month, your girl couldn't even drive. So, you know, it's fine. It is fine. It's definitely it's a mind issue. It's a me problem right now. Like, this is a me problem. I'm really excited now to get my little coffee. Now I feel like I deserve it even more. Like, before I was like, yeah, I'll treat myself to a coffee if I get this done, this form done, this ticked off, this essay done. But now I feel like the fact that I am driving deserves a nice little iced coffee. It is what it is, and I feel like I might have another moment like this, and it's fine. It's okay to kind of panic, and like, I'm glad I pulled over, and yeah, I'm glad I pulled over, and that's why I picked up the camera straight away, because I thought when I talk to you guys and just let it out, I feel like, okay, we got this. And I always feel like better after talking to you. Yeah, no, I always say this, like, talking to you all helps me, or you guys help me, like, on a day-to-day basis. You might not even know that how much you help me, but you do. We did it. We're all parked up here. Let's go and walk. I think walking is going to make me feel like, you know, fresh air and walks, and yeah, let's go do this. It feels so nice to walk. Like, it's such a beautiful day as well. Cafe Nero is just around the corner here. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is actually such a nice drink. I'm gonna try and recreate this drink at home. I asked for 1 pump of vanilla iced latte. Oh, delicious. Before we got our coffee machine, I would always go to get a coffee. Hold on, I'm gonna lock the door. I would always get a coffee. Like, that would always be my treat. Like, after work, it would be get a coffee, or yeah, the car's locked. Yeah, after work, get a coffee, or during lunch, I'd get a coffee, and that would be my treat. But since we got a coffee machine at home, I don't really get coffee out unless I'm out with people, or like, you know, like, I don't really get coffee out because of our coffee machine. I would always kind of find a way to justifying why I can go and buy a nice coffee, but I feel like you don't need to justify why are you justifying what you're doing? Like, you just do what you want. It's essentially what I'm thinking. Because all morning I was like, Tiffany, if you get this done and you do this done, then you get to treat yourself. But that's not how I want to live anymore. But I just think it's who I am. I always feel like I have to like reward myself. But I should remember, like, I wasn't given this chance before, so just embrace it. And you know what, like, now that I can go and get my own coffee, it feels even better. It tastes even nicer, you know? Sorry about the lighting here, by the way. The sun is out and I'm happy. I am going to go home and wait for my darling to get back home as well. And I'm also going to get ready because we are going out for dinner with the family. Some of the family, not everyone, but some of the family, like my cousins, my aunties. So we're all going out for like a really nice fancy pants dinner. So I feel like I'm so excited to dress up. I haven't like dressed up since like holiday, like, you know, do makeup and like really put like make effort. So let's do that. Let's go and get ready for the night. I'm all parked up. I did it, but I have made an appointment. I just called the lady, you know, the lady that used to do my neuropathy massage. I just want to see her one more time and just talk to her about, just ask her, because I think she was very good at knowing, like, she was very good at pressing down on my feet and my leg. And I think if I see her, get her to do it and ask her if she notices a difference, it's going to make me feel better. So, and I think I just need that reassurance. But I know that my neuropathy is a lot better. When I was having chemo, it was awful. I couldn't feel the tip of my toes and my fingers. Everything was very cold. If you've been on my channel, you would know all about it. So I don't know if it can come and go. I'm not entirely sure about that. So I do need to kind of, when I speak to the doctors next, I'll ask them, but I think it was more of a psychological thing. So I'm not going to think about it too much, because if I think about it a lot, then I am going to worry about it each time I drive. So I need to kind of leave things in the past, and this is like a fresh start. I always felt like May was going to be my fresh start, and May, June, July, August is my birthday. Okay, let's go home. I am a little bit hungry, but I feel like not eating, because you know we're gonna go out to eat for dinner. I don't want to really eat too much. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat. You know what, I've had my iced coffee. Let's go get ready. And I feel like, you know, anytime I'm in the kitchen, I always kind of look through our snack cupboards and I always like nibble on food. So I need to leave the kitchen. The kitchen looks really nice and clean as well. Like, nothing needs to be done here, so I shouldn't be in here. I'm going through all of my clothes in my cupboard to kind of figure out what to wear tonight. I'm thinking I need to organize this, because I still have like winter jackets and things that can go up in the loft in storage. I'm thinking of maybe wearing this. I think that's the look I'm going for today. Because dinner is in the evening, I feel like this is suitable evening wear. It doesn't look like much, but it's like pleated. I might need to iron it or steam it before I put it on. I am gonna do a few, I know I like switched off the laptop and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to do any more, but I might do 20 more minutes of laptop bits and bobs. It's really hard for me to switch off. I've recently like thought about this. I don't really switch off. I'm constantly like writing lists down, like to-do lists. I'm constantly ticking things off, and I seem to be the busiest person. I don't know why. I feel like I've got this to do, I've got that to do, and I think what I'm doing is I'm writing to-do lists that are really long, and I need to do a few a day rather than write a whole list, and I'm not switching off. I need to kind of figure out a way. If you guys have any hints or tips that you do, please let me know, because I will do one thing and then I'll feel like, oh, I've got something else to do, and then I want to be ahead of schedule and I'll do things that I was meant to do for today, and yeah. I'm really like struggling to switch off. I think what it is, I feel like I'm really like excited to do everything. Like, I'm doing the life coaching course, I've signed up for the volunteering, so I'm sorting those like paperwork bits out for that. I'm studying for other bits and going back to work is another thing. I think I've decided to go back to work in July so that I can kind of commit myself to volunteering properly and giving my time, like understand the role that I have to do for volunteering, and then slowly ease myself back into work as well, so I can see how I can balance both out. And also do videos and also study, so I need to kind of figure it out, but I'm enjoying this. Like, I am enjoying having this as my issue, you know. It's not even an issue, like I'm enjoying it. Compared to how I was last year, this is like a great place to be, like, you know, trying to figure out like what should I do. And yeah, I'm in a good place. Honestly, I'm in such a good place. I've stacked a few boxes up so that I can do my makeup, talk to you and get ready. I'm thinking of my hair, like I don't know, I feel like I haven't washed it, so it needs to be brushed out, I think. You know what, I'll do my hair last because it needs to kind of flatten out. Hold on, I need to get another clip. I feel like I don't have that much time to get ready, but yeah, I've had a shower and I just put this t-shirt on because I thought, let me get ready first and then I'll put the dress on last. I'm gonna put on some moisturizer. I love that it's still bright outside, like honestly it makes me so happy. It gives me holiday vibes, you know. Also, you know the marks on my neck, I don't know, is it in focus? I don't know, but I feel like the marks on my neck, it's getting better, you know. And I haven't really done much, like I haven't really tried any like moisturizers like for the scars because I feel like it will go on its own time. I don't want to buy like specific scar cream. I was going to do it and then I thought, why is my skin peeling? Oh, I think it's the SPF that I put on earlier. Okay, lips felt super dry there. Feels good now. Let's do moisturizer. I'm gonna do, not moisturizer, foundation. I'm gonna do the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I fell in love with this. Like when I was on holiday, I used this when we were going out in the evening sometimes, and it really is luminous silk. It's so good. I feel so happy that I'm doing this because this is like my old, if you've been here for a long time, this is like my old videos, isn't it? Like I feel like I was obsessed with makeup, so I love that I'm doing this again. You know, when I went away, in the comments one of you asked me like, where would your like dream destination be? And for me, I feel like I haven't got like one place because I feel like just going anywhere, like I'll be really happy. If I had to pick, maybe like Rome, like go to the churches in Rome, eat pizza, have a coffee, pasta, church. Yeah, so I think that would be my dream location, like dream destination. I don't know, I just feel like having a nice coffee and like a little cake somewhere in Italy. Oh, so cute. It's so funny because, you know, like with foundation or concealer, I do spend a lot of time like pressing down. I think it's because I want my skin to look as natural as possible. Like I do just push. I don't really like, I don't know why I do it. I think it's like if you had a beauty blender, I think maybe I need to get a beauty blender. I used to have one, but I think if I had a beauty blender, I wouldn't spend so much time doing this. Maybe I need to get one. Do you guys have a beauty blender? Matt is on his way from work and he said, make sure you're ready so that we're not late. I've made the reservation already. It's quite a late reservation because everyone's working, like it's a work day, and we're all meeting in Bromley, so it's not easy for everyone to get there. So it's an 8 o'clock reservation, and you all know what I'm like. I don't really want to eat dinner late, but if I have to, I will, you know. I feel like everything I'm using, I'm going to use NARS and Estee Lauder today. I'm going to mix the two. Yeah, I feel like everything I'm using is the same as what I used on holiday. It's so funny because before I was going on holiday, I was like, I don't really care too much about the makeup. But then when I was there, I was like really enjoying doing different makeup looks. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do now? Because I feel like I could talk, and then this video is gonna be like an hour long. So what I'll do is I'm going to put music over this part. I hope that's okay, because otherwise I'm gonna be yap. The video is gonna be about an hour long. Now, some of you like my long videos. Some of you are like, nope, Tiffany, do a long video, it's fine. But some of you don't. So I don't want this video to be super long. And also, I don't have that much time. If you have any questions or anything like that, please leave them down below. And then what I could do is in the next video like this, when I'm doing my makeup or when I'm getting ready, I can answer some questions. I do have a bunch of questions that you guys asked that I've got saved on my laptop. So I could go through those so that we can like talk and get ready together. Music is gonna happen now. To a restaurant called Copper Ceylon. So it's a Sri Lankan bar slash restaurant. My darling is here. Elma's at the back. We are very hungry now. Like, we could eat, and it's like dinner time. We've not had dinner, so ooh. I think what we should do is order a few bits and then we all like try everything, because we've not been there before.
Is it spicy?
I'm not sure. I've never like...
Has anyone been here before?
No one's been. None of us have been there before. No. Yeah, none of us have been there before. So I'm really hungry. Like, I keep thinking about food. And
station to village?
this is... What is that? Short ends?
Yeah, that's what they showed it. I never...
Shortlands.
Shortlands train station.
Yeah.
Never heard of it in my life. But yeah, I'm hungry. I am excited for all the food and the... This is still going very strong. I absolutely love it. I took it on holiday. It's really good. It's just a good size, I think, for the handbag. Refilled it. Darling, do you still use yours?
Yeah, mine was emptied.
It says we're 4 minutes away, so...
I don't mind.
Guys, it's so nice in here. What do you think? It's so nice. I've never been here before, so it's like my first time. It's actually beautiful.
You've been talking about it for ages.
Yeah, I've wanted to come here for a long time. It's beautiful.
No. Yeah, thank you.
We got home and we got into our cozy clothes. My darling is sleeping upstairs. Amma and I are just sitting here downstairs. We were watching a bit of TV, but I think we're gonna go to sleep now. The food was nice. Yeah, we just had a really nice chilled evening and came home and had a shower straight away and got into cozy clothes. I'm gonna snooze. I need to go upstairs to sleep, but I just, you know when you just don't want to leave the sofa. But yeah, I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and being part of my Loving Tiffany Thinks family. I will see you in my next video. Love you. Good night. Mwah.